Welcome everybody to the AEL High School League. My name is Matsy. I'm coming to you live with none other than Oscar or Quicksand. And we are going to be bringing you week 2 of term 3 of our Rocket League action. And I got to say, how are you doing today, Oscar?
I'm doing great, Matt. You know, it's a sometimes sunny day when the clouds aren't covering the sun. There's family at home, cooking lunch, cleaning the house. So I sat outside and read a book, and I'm feeling ready for some Rocket League, some crazy action, man.
As am I, Oscar, as am I. I'm very keen to see what these teams are going to be like this season, because I did see a bit of promise coming out of last season, seeing some returning teams as well heading into term 3, so definitely excited to see how things shape up into this term as well. But before we do get into the wonderful action, we do have some of our wonderful friends to thank.
Yeah, first I'd like to say thank you to Acer, Predator Gaming as the presenting partner, providing all your gaming and education PC needs and powering the high school league. Also to ViewSonic, our education partner, upgrading your classroom today with ViewSonic's large format interactive displays and the MyView Broad software suite. AOC Monitor, our monitor partner, thank you to get the best gaming experience in our latest range of gaming monitors. And Rig Gaming, to experience their great sound with Rig Gaming's great range of headsets. So thank you all for our sponsors for making today possible.
Absolutely, big shout out to them. Definitely eager to see how things shape up heading into the future, because obviously a big shout out to all of our wonderful supporters there and our sponsors being able to help us make this league proceed as intended and be as great as it can be.
That's right. Yeah, we're looking to hop into our first game of Rocket League today, and it's going to be a best of 5 as we run through our high school games. I got to say, Matt, I'm excited. We've met each other before as well. So
funny that
me and Matt are best buds already. We've done Rocket League together. We actually, we went down to the track and hit some soccer balls with our cars.
That's right, but speaking of, we are going to be getting straight into game number 1 now. It is SPC Lightning versus the Pacific Hills here, Oscar. I'm definitely keen to see how this one is going to shape up compared to the games that we did see in our previous weekend together. That's
right. This would be my second time doing AEL, in fact. Somehow, my first AEL gig I ever got was on top of the Rocket League High School Grand Finals. So it's good to come back and start at the level where we're seeing players all work towards getting to that grand final, that high peak that everyone's always chasing. And it's always exciting to see how some of these players grow and develop, especially in the high school league, where it's a big foundation for Australian esports as a whole.
Absolutely. But we are into the game at the moment. No one scored any goals as yet. CBH 114. We're going to see if they can manage to cut something through there. Good defense, though, coming through from Pacific Hills. See if the Lightning will be lightning fast to go for a goal here. Barely scratching the surface there. Cutting it very close already.
That's right. On the side of SPC Lightning today, we have Turtsbag, CBH, and Brown Hedgehog. And on the side of Pacific Chills, we've got Floro, Super, and Lem. So there are your players for today. All prepping, revving up, getting their cars all warmed up. Still haven't seen a goal. A big shot comes down from Turtsbag as they find the first blood of the game.
Speaking of the devil, and they shall appear, it would seem, as the goal comes right through before our very eyes. Taking away the first one is SPC Lightning. And that is a lightning fast start. 3 minutes 37 left on the clock, though, and we are back in to the kickoff here. Good traction already, pushing it over to the blue side of the field there. Fluoro. We're going to see if they can keep it there a little longer so their teammates can provide some support.
Brown Hedgehog now looking to bring up the field. That's a beautiful pickup here by CBH. There's a lot of really good aerial play coming out of these teams already. It's always exciting to see. In the high school league, there's always so much development to it. So when you get to see some of the teams that are starting to pick up the skills they've been working towards, it's so much fun as CBH and Lightning pick up their second goal of the game.
Great start there for SPC Lightning. Pacific Hills certainly need to try and come up with an answer here. Otherwise, they could face even more struggles going forward. But we are straight back in action right now. Great little pinch coming through there, straight towards the blue corner. Looks like Fluoro's trying to go for it. Both players missing, though. Turtsbag does at least manage to push it back to center. But Super's there to go with a super hot response.
So, Matt, you have casted the high school league before, not just Rocket League, but other games, correct?
That's right, CSGO and Rocket League for me.
And I was curious as we, get to see this action run down. How cool is it to see the high school students, we get to see the start of esports players in their developing stages, because you didn't get much something like this in high school, did you?
Definitely not back in my time. There was nothing like this. It was all just watching the aspiring pros in League of Legends and the like make their start there. Not in high school leagues though, unfortunately. So it's great to see opportunities for this, for like our youth, being able to get a chance to see what esports is like.
That's right. And AEL as a whole is just fantastic at providing this. I mean, I've managed to work with them on a whole bunch of different occasions, even when it just comes down to another goal from CBH, in fact. That's 2 for the Twitch streamer and 3 for Lightning.
Great start there for the Lightning. Fast gameplay again, hitting in to the splash goal explosion. We are going to be kicking it off once again here. Turtzbag tries to go for it, does get met by Lem, pushing it to the corner there. CBH now trying to play aerial. At least gets a push over through to the orange side of the field now. Fluoro just taking their time with it. May be able to push it back, but no, CBH maintaining aggression there before being put to a halt.
Now, ball coming back down to Lightning side. First time we've seen it there for a long time as Super makes the shot. But a big double commit, denies Super. Brown Hedgehog being the one to get on top of the ball as Turtz ready to bring it right back up the stage. Man, what's your I know this is I don't know how much Rocket League you play, Matt, but what's your favorite Rocket League map? To play on, to get on?
Gotta say my favorite map would probably be Utopia, or maybe, just for the memes, good old Neo Tokyo.
Look, Neo Tokyo, especially now that it's we've gotten the new version of the map come through, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a super cool map. It's a it's a really pretty map. You get the lights and stuff. It's all that cyberpunk vibe. That's what I'm rocking with. We need to see more of that in Rocket League. Where are my cyberpunk flying cars?
Well, who knows? Maybe it could be possible. Rocket League obviously on the Epic Games engine. We've seen other Epic Games games be partnering up with various platforms there. Who knows? Maybe we get a Dragon Ball Rocket League car in the future. Or just riding on a cloud or something. Like Goku in the old days. God, that'd be pretty cool.
Finally get a reveal of what our driver would look like too. I mean, the driver's supposed to be the player, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, well, if we're riding on a cloud, we're gonna get to see the face of the driver.
Maybe the cloud has eyes and a face.
Yeah, it's like a new goal celebration or something.
Yeah. Why not?
And all the potential cool Rocket League crossovers. I really liked the Back to the Future one. That was one of the first ones I did too, and I was like, whoa, that's the car from Back to the Future. That was my exact reaction, actually.
I'll never forget that car, because one of my friends always used to call it the DeLorean instead of the DeLorean, and I will never forget that.
Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, the DeLorean. I can't believe they added time travel to Rocket League, man.
Hey, it gives you a bit of a handicap, that's for sure. But regardless, game one, everybody, is going to go to SPC Lightning, taking away a 3-1 there. Definitely a nice start for them. See if they can carry that momentum into game number 2 as well, because this is going to be a best of 5 series for all of the games coming through today. So I'm certainly excited to see if we might find a bit of a comeback from the Pacific Hills, or whether SPC Lightning can maintain this momentum all the way through.
All the more games, the better. These teams get a chance to prove themselves and make some fantastic comebacks. Sometimes you make it to 2 games and you think you got it in the bag, and so the other team manages to reverse sweep you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's always really exciting to see how teams respond, develop, and learn in these best of 5s. Good. It's like the appropriate number of games. Man, at least it's not like when you play rock paper scissors. When you play rock paper scissors with someone to decide something, and you win the first game, and they're like, no, mate, no, I was saying best of 3, of course.
yeah, best of 3, right?
Yeah, of course. It was assumed, man, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
Tight one there coming through from Turtzbag. Unfortunately hitting the corner of the crossbar there. Lem now going to be trying to push upfield though. You have a bit of resistance, and possession goes the way of CBH now.
CBH does lose possession, a Super turning around to bring it back up. Flora now on top of the ball. Does get denied by Brown Hedgehog. Some good rotations here coming out from Lightning. They are holding their line really well. Twitch is coming back while Brown Hedgehog is moving up, and Super does drive it into Lem as we see Pacific trying to get rid of the ball in the area. A big demo here coming down from CBH. It just comes off the crossbar. Can't find the back of the net.
Can't find the back of the net for now, but it looks like it could be very close by as there it goes. Brown Hedgehog takes away the first there for SPC Lightning.
Big first goal right off the backboard. No one could deny it, and Brown Hedgehog just had a beautiful open goal waiting in front of him.
Now we are going to be straight into the next kickoff here. Super getting the lead on that one. Is going to be sent straight back to the Brown Hedgehog though. CBH trying to play a passing game here. Turtzbag may be ready to receive. Brown Hedgehog does redirect it away though. Trying to get a bit more traction off it. It's going to be sent to the corner. Nice demo from Lem. Trying to nullify some of this attack, but they're still finding plenty of success. Maybe not for long though, as Super now takes the lead.
Now in the hands of Brown Hedgehog to turn it around. Super can't hold onto the ball for very long. Comes down back into Lem's hands, ready to get Super to back them up. Turtzbag doesn't get the deflection they're looking for, and that's a beautiful shot. Absolutely rocketed in the bottom of the net by Lem.
Great start there coming through from Pacific Hills. They do manage to even it up 1-1 with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go. We might see a bit more of a comeback if we're lucky here. But here we go again. Kickoff. Lem pushing it to the corner there, trying to set up for their teammate Fluoro. Fluoro directing away from it though. Lem might even be able to do it on their own. It's going to be defended, however.
Yeah, that's what they need to look for right now. Right now, Pacific Hill, they've been getting shut down a lot, but some of those nice little deflections off the walls, and if Lightning just can't pick it up, then they've got the power, they've got the accuracy, they know what they're looking for, but Turtzbag will not let them hold that tie for long as they find their second goal of the tournament.
Great way to come back there for SPC Lightning. We'll see if they can find more of that heading in to another kickoff here. I'm sure Pacific Hills are going to be eager for revenge. Speaking of Turtzbag, though, nice way to play off the kickoff there. Their teammates definitely starting to set something up. Speaking of, oh, it's almost in. Does get pushed out of the goals, though.
CBH got just too close, and Turtbags came back in for a second attempt as well, but man, what a tight shot too, just off one post onto the other. I remember seeing this one clip on YouTube where it's the finals of an American soccer league. Final shot of the game in a penalty shootout. The guy runs up and goes for a kick, and the goalkeeper goes the wrong way. It bounces off the exact middle of one of the posts onto the other one and back to the post and bounced up in the first place and rolled out. I think I'd cry.
I think I'd quit after that. That is just pain right there. It'd be hard to come back from that one, that's for sure. Speaking of, we are into this one, the blue team now. SPC Lightning trying to push it back to the Pacific Hills side of the field. They've done so successfully for now. Lem actually missing the shot there as well. There's a demo to come through. Turtbag and co playing very physically so far.
Now in the hands of CBH is bringing it up. Going to get shut down by Flora with the ball in the air. Bud gets the hands on top of it again. Gets past Lem. Gets past Flora. Can't get past Super. Now Brown Hedgehog going to get possession back again for Lightning. Falls back into those blue hands. And Turtzbag finds the third of the night.
Great start to come through there once again from SPC Lightning. Scoreboard at the moment looking very reminiscent of Game 1. However, we've still got a minute and 26 seconds to go here. And there's equal opportunity for change. He's going to be pushed towards SPC Lightning's corner for now. Quickly is cleared out.
Now, it looks like Lightning has a lead in this game. It is only a 2-goal gap, and if we get to see Pacific Hill find some sort of hole in this gap like they have been looking for, they found a goal up with a minute 10 left on the clock, and there's only one more to go before equalize.
Here we go again. 3-2 at the moment. Pacific Hills definitely getting close here. Looks like we are going to be seeing Turtzbag trying to play off the wall now. Good setup coming through there. Their teammate trying to get to it. Not fast enough though. Good comeback from the orange side now. Pacific Hills just trying to keep their hands off it. Unfortunately, they can't keep control here. It goes towards the goals. CBH, no.
Oh, turns again and can't find it. Lightning haven't managed to pull their lead any further with 45 seconds on the clock. They are now on the edge of getting into overtime or perhaps getting shut out of the game. CBH desperately trying to bring up the field, but Lem is just playing it too cool. Dirtbag gets on top of the ball, and Lem, previous goal was a huge tap-in, which is great display of teamwork. You know, look, tap-ins aren't easy to do, but CBH coming down in the sky. Lem not going to let that happen. The anti-air defense coming in, raining down on top of that ball. Now, 16 seconds left on the clock. Pacific Hill needs to find something here. They can't turn the ball down the pitch. Turt's on top of it here. Now, Fluoro. CBH continuously denying, and now Orange pulling the ball forward. Both teams can't seem to hold possession either way, but that's a bad touch here. Lem now gets on top of the ball. CBH can't shut it down as our clock ticks down to 0, and our ball almost bounces off the ground as it looked almost inside the net. Lightning not going to let it touch the floor just yet, and somehow it still hasn't found a spot to land, as right in front of Lightning's enemy goal, they find their victory.
My word. Game number 3 there, going the way of SPC Lightning. Such a tight scoreline again, 3-2 this time. Pacific Hills definitely getting a lot closer here, but there's still more opportunity for them to bounce back into this one. We could see the Pacific Hills maybe take away game 3 here instead.
Yeah, Pacific Hills still very much in this game. Though we have seen a lot of dominance from Lightning, Pacific Hill has shown a lot of confidence, courage, and teamwork. Again, as I mentioned, Lem's first goal was a solo goal. Well controlled, well directed, well fired, and well placed. And the second goal was the same, but this time the ball was targeted towards Lem rather than the goal from Lem's teammate. It came straight to Lem, who was just sitting in front of goal. Perfect positioning, perfect timing, perfect passing. That's what you want to see in a team. And if you can manage to bring that out, then that's how they win this game. That's how they scored their goals so far. And if they can continue to do so, then that's how they shut them out.
Exactly right there, Oscar. And we'll see if they are going to be able to do that right now. Double commitment comes through for the defense there. Lem trying to play off it. Oh, nice pinch. Goes straight towards the Pacific Hills side of the field. CBH trying to play off it. Brown Hedgehog was ready. Unfortunately not able to hit it on the mark though. Ball still going to be on the Pacific Hills side of the field for now. Could quickly turn back.
CBH soaring through the sky as the world of rest of Lightning. They're sitting up there in their clouds, all comfortable, just waiting to rain down some thunder. As now Brown Hedgehog trying to deny the shot. Lem has been bringing it up, a real major threat on Pacific Hill. They are the tide to SPC's Lightning, and they are holding onside as they continuously put the pressure on. Now, CBH trying to turn it up, plays it in the air to Brown Hedgehog, shut down by Lem, who's now in the blue half all alone, has to get past CBH, can't do it.
Can't do it quite yet. Fluoro trying to play off it though. Brown Hedgehog has possession for now. Does at least clear it to the corner, ready for a teammate to pick up there. CBH gets the tap on now, playing a bit more off the ground. It's going to be cleared by Super. Nice, a little love tap there. Double commitment, though, from the orange side. Could leave an opening. Speaking of, there it goes. CBH takes away the first one in Game 3 here for SPC Lightning.
3 minutes left in our game. 2 minutes deep as Lightning have finally found the breaking point of Pacific Hill. It did take them much longer than the last 2 games, and Pacific Hill now have been learning how to defend against their opponents. But it isn't going to be enough right now. You may have defense, but to finish up a game, the goal of soccer, the goal of Rocket League is to score more goals than your opponent, and it looks like SPC's got that written down as they find their second.
Absolutely great little pass there coming through from the Brown Hedgehog straight towards CBH, quickly securing goal number 2 here. It seems once you break the seal on the goals, they just start to flow through quickly and hastily over and over again. But we are into another section of the game here. 2 minutes 53 to go. We'll see if Pacific Hills can break the seal on their goals too.
Pacific Hills pulling out the repair kit. They're on top of their seal that it's been broken, but they got tape. You know, they got their hammers, they got their nails, they got their wooden boards. They made a good old trip to Bunnings, and they will not let this goal stay open for much longer, but it looks like the patchwork isn't ready to be completed yet, as Turtzbag finds the third, and this hole is continuously staying open for SPC.
An unfortunate moment there for Pacific Hills, but there's still opportunity for them to manage to bounce it back here. Fluoro, good tap to begin with. CBH now going to be driving it downfield though. Super ready to catch it. Good save coming through there. Blue side just trying to keep their hands on it for the moment. Brown Hedgehog now ready to divert it elsewhere. Fluoro almost on track there. Super trying to play off it. They're so close. Hit by the corner though. And so they must try again.
Man, you know, I could go for a bunning snag right now. I think anyone could. You know they mocked it up to 350?
That's ridiculous.
I know. This may not be the best place to talk about the political and economic state of the world, Matt, but I had to have some platform to state my voice. I think none of these players would stand for this either. Unbelievable. As Brown Hedgehog is also continuing to be unbelievable, scoring in their 4th goal for SPC, and now SCP have a strong, firm grip on the game. 3 minutes deep and 2 to go.
We'll see if Pacific Hills can manage to string something together, as there isn't much time available here. Good kickoff comes through from Turtzbag and Co. It's on track to go straight towards the orange goals. Luckily, it's a slow burner though. Fluoro will be able to clear it. Super now trying to do the same. Gets demoed out though. Brown Hedgehog a bit cheeky with it. He's going to hit the corner of the crossbar there as well. Turtbag and Co. desperately trying to do something here. It's clear downfield though. Luckily the Brown Hedgehog was there to fend them off. Otherwise it would have been a straight sender.
Oh, off the sky and off the crossbars. Turtzbag gets it again. And CBH this time ready to back up their teammate. This ball cannot find the back of the blue net. It is holding strong, tight, and they have a brick wall built up in front of it. It looks like they read the 3 little piggies and they definitely walked away with the moral of the story.
Absolutely, and it will be just over a minute to go now. Super picks it up there, demoed out by CBH. They're trying to drive it through for another one here. Lem, though, at least gets their hands on it for now. Just dancing around their opponents over and over again. Fluoro passes it back. It's going to be sent forward slightly, but now goes straight towards Turtzbag and Co. And they're back at it again.
Lem now bringing it down off their backboard, but again, there is a lot of solid defense here from Pacific Hills. They may have let through a couple goals, but so much of the time they keep finding opportunities to deny the ball in the air, off the backboard. They know what they need to look for, and they're getting on top of it. They are improving after every single game, and they continue to do so. Big deflection from Super here now, as Lem turned around, gets around Turtzbag. Turtzbag still holding on the defense tight. Lem still on top of the ball, denied by Turtzbag. Now Turtzbag turning it around for Lightning. Big push through the air, 10 seconds left on the clock. They want to find their 5th before the game is shut down. Straight to Brown Hedgehog, now through the air, looking towards that backboard. Can't find the crossbar, as Lem denies that 5th goal and keeps holding on to some of the pride. Ball hasn't bounced yet. It's looking to do so, heading towards that orange net. Flora isn't going to let the game end like that.
There we have it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner there, Oscar. SPC Lightning take it away in 3.
Yeah, big ending to the game, and it shows SPC Lightning have a lot of confidence. They know what they're doing, and their aerial control is unbelievable. But both teams definitely showed a lot of improvement throughout those 3 games, and Pacific Hill even had a lot to show. Their defense was improving, and they definitely know what they're looking for. I'm excited to see where this team goes in the future, and congratulations to SPC Lightning for walking away with the game.
Absolutely. Big shout out to SPC Lightning there, as well as Pacific Hills for putting on one heck of a game to kick things off here for the AEL High School League Term 3. Obviously, we've got a couple more series to come out before us, though. And I think the next one may just be Portland Secondary versus MRC White. Whilst we do get things confirmed for that next one, though, we are going to head to a short commercial break. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL High School League. My name is Matsy. I'm coming back at you with Oscar. And we are straight into series number 2 here. Portland Secondary versus MRC White. We had a great start for our first series, and we are straight into the second now.
Yeah, big kickoff as we already see Portland SEC taking their first goal as MRC White struggled to defend against the continuous attacking threat. I'm glad we jumped into this one so dramatically, as this seems like it's going to be an exciting game, as Lucas Pratt now finding a goal for their team. That's 2 now, only 45 seconds in the game so far. Oh, sorry, 35 seconds.
Yeah, nice quick start coming through from the teams, it would seem. MRC White having a strugglesome start, but it isn't the end of the world. There's definitely still room for them to get some goals back themselves here. Looks like they're just going to be dancing around the ball for the moment. Good hit from the Ninja Cat there. Trying to see if they can manage to spin the ball around. Looks like Bad Girl Roxy now just playing around it. Waiting to see what they can do with it here. Ninja Cat pushing up once again though. Good taps coming through there. Unfortunately not able to do much further than that just yet. Ooh, dangerous. The ball's been centered through. Does hit off the crossbar though. And they aren't able to follow it up here.
Yeah, Lucas just couldn't find that goal. Hit it a bit too hard and it went just a bit too high. You got to get over the ball in those situations, but that is a lesson we all have to learn the hard way. But it does not matter regardless, because Portland is still holding a 2-goal lead that they have managed to further to 3. Lucas now walking away with 2 goals under their belt, and Jones walking away with 1.
Great start there for Portland Secondary. As we push on once again here. MRC White and Portland Secondary now straight into the kickoff. Ball going to be on the MRC White side of the field. Jones now trying to see if they can center it on in. We slow the ball down, however. This could be centered up actually for Lucas. No, it's going to be cleared out. Ninja Cat now trying their best to get it out of there.
Now in the hands of J-Hog. Looking to bring it down. Just gets a deflection, and as of right now, Portland are just comfortably juggling the ball around. The pressure has been continuously applied to this orange side, and Portland is their offense really is their best defense, as the ball hardly ever ends up in their half. The moment they find it here, Roxy now pushing into that blue territory, but Jones immediately looking to shut it down into the hands of Lucas, who has an open goal right in front of them and finds number 3 under their belt for a hat-trick, and number 4 for Portland.
A great start here for Portland. Taking away 4 goals in a row now. Now looking to do as much damage as possible.
They have managed to shatter these gates open, and they are continuously moving at such a high pace. The game has been pulled into their tempo, and the drums are playing their tune. It's going to be up to MRC White to try and find an opening, but it isn't going to be now as number 5 comes through. Number 2 for Jones, looking towards another hat-trick for their team. And the drums are playing louder than ever.
We'll see if the drums are going to be sounding more and more as the game jumps on here. Into another kickoff we go though. Ninja Cat fighting against Lucas Pratt there. Bad Girl Roxy trying to get their hands on it. Not able to get around the ball quite yet. Jay Hogan and co now. Just going to be backing off. Waiting to see how the defenders present themselves here. Lucas Pratt gets the tap through. Ninja Cat able to at least stop it for now, but Jones is there. Good center coming in. Lucas Pratt trying to play off it. Oh, it gets shot to the corner. Unfortunately for them, it goes to their side now.
Just off the inside of the far post. It just does not find its home as Jones gets a deflection in front of their own goal. It's going to fly high in the sky, and no one was ready to follow it up. Ninja Cat deflecting it now back, still staying in their half. Jones turning it around. Thanks to Lucas for picking it up. Lucas looking towards now. That is open space. No one there to pick up the ball. Aaron the Penguin, and it's going to be Jay Hogan picking it up. Trying to drop it down off the side netting. Doesn't find any opportunity to finish with 1:38 left on the clock.
So little time here. We'll see if MRC White can manage something out of this one. They're desperately just trying to wriggle their way through here. Jones and Co seem to be having a shot on goal though. Ninja Cat unfortunately not able to spring to action there. And it will be goal number 6 for Portland secondary.
What a snipe as well, looking right into that top left corner. It does hit more of the center, but it definitely flies exactly the way Lucas was looking to send it. Ninja Cat gonna have a hard time blocking that one with a shot that good. 6-0, now holding very tight onto their lead, looking almost impossible to rip it out of their grasp. As we tick down almost to the 60-second mark, 66 goals in 60 seconds. Say that 6 times, 6 as fast. Yeah, damn.
You're trying to make a tongue twister there, Oscar.
I do my best, Matt. You know, maybe I'm not cut out for this poetry stuff.
Perhaps we'll just stick to casting. That might be the go there.
Yeah, write it all down. Yeah, no stories. Maybe I'll drop a biography about us one day, Matt. You and me.
Yep. Started from here.
Started from poetry. And tried to work their way up from there as Lucas Pratt comes through with 5 now under their belt. That is an ace of soccer goals here as Portland are now looking so comfortable. I have to say, MRC White, do not give up now because we could get the Brazil if they try hard enough.
We'll see if the funny score is going to come through here. Bad Girl Roxy does a push ball forward for their team. Ooh, ball going to be zapped back though. Luckily their blue side are able to clear it out for now. Just playing those aerial angles again here. MRC White struggling to meet them blow for blow here. We'll see if they can manage it though. 15 seconds to go. Not much opportunity for a goal, but it could open itself up.
Goal is looking open as Ninja Cat gets on top of it. J. Hogan tries to get the dribble. It doesn't come through. Jones playing it just comfortably. Ninja, there's the rule 1. And it does, it's still looking to get the back of the net, and it just bounces off the ground. A rule 1 to finish off our first game in our first leg of Portland SEC, taking their lead against MRC White.
Yeah, great work coming through from Portland secondary to take away game number 1 there. A fantastic start in the series, but it's a best of 5 here, Oscar. There's still plenty more that they need to do if they do want to take away the series as a whole here. And we'll see if they can manage it as we do head in to game number 2.
That's right, we're still going to have to see Portland walk away with at least 2 more games under their belt to get the victory. And that's saying that they win every single game they're looking towards now. It's going to be a tough struggle for these guys to be able to keep up their stamina and the skill level that they've been playing at for that many more games. It's like, and especially when you level up to a best of 5 in some of the really high level competitions, in grand finals, anything. As Lucas Pratt does find the first goal, we see best of 7s come in. And it takes me back to when you're playing volleyball a lot of the time, you play to a best of 3s, super long sets, and then when you check it up to best of 5s, after you've been putting every single ounce of energy you have into just surviving that last set, stuff gets really hard. And it's the same with best of 7s. You know, you've already played through 3 games and it's still not over then. Matt, I'm sure you've had some kind of experience in the athletic field, playing some sports games as a kid. Did you have a similar experience?
Yes, indeed. They go the full distance, that is for sure. I'll tell you what I've noticed about Portland secondary is that they're all donning the same kind of colors. Like they all have a uniform, so to speak, for their team. I think that's really cool. You know, having the black and white outlines around their cars definitely shows that, you know, they're in this together.
Yeah. It's they got the uniform buff, Matt. It's not fair. They've found a special little private buff in the game, just labeling everything the same color. And not only do you get to look suave, but you automatically play better too. You know that, right? As a CS:GO player, the more money you spend on your skins, the better you play.
Yeah, skins get the wins. Absolutely. Well, we do have plenty of skins in this game too, that's for sure. Jay Hogan, though, trying to see if they can push it up now. Or Jay Hogan, rather.
Oh, that's right. Jay Hogan does get it off the side post. Lucas Pratt can't get on top of it as Ninja Cat now alone on the blue side with the ball as Jones now looking towards get the net. Jay Hogan not on top of it. Jones managed to get the deny as Lucas on top of the ball, playing it back to his teammate, doesn't get on top of it. Ninja Cat ready to turn it back around again, and this time we are 3 minutes left on our clock. And it looks like Portland haven't shown the dominance that they did last game.
Yeah, taking it much more slowly this time, being a bit more cautious and calculated, it would seem. See if they can find that confidence again, though. Almost slipping it into the corner there. Ninja Cat and Co, though, trying to react to it. Taking it nice and slow themselves. Not going to be able to meet the ball just yet. But they still have to play defense here. There could be another opportunity here for Portland. Looks like they're trying to take it right now. Positioning it accurately, but not able to take the shot.
Yeah, Jones flicked it up into the air, looking for a chance to hammer it down, but doesn't get on top of it. A good way to distract your enemy, but sometimes you do have to finish them off. Now, Ninja Cat does get the deflection, continuously denying any chance that Portland has to get their ball in front of the net. And when Portland can do so, they are deadly as Ninja Cat gets the deny, and Lucas flies into Jones for a bit of a rebound off the teammate into the goal.
Good start again to come through there from Portland secondary. They do manage to take away goal number 2 now. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in this best-of-5 series. Into the kickoff we go. It's already on MRC White side of the field. Jones is just dancing around him. Locks it in. Goal number 3 is secured by Lucas Pratt.
They are starting to find their legs once again. They have built their foundation, and up comes a skyscraper as they found their 3rd goal of this game, and are now looking to take their 2nd game of the set.
We'll see if they can manage it here. Ninja Cat on the defense right now. At least taps the ball out there. Jones trying to keep it over on this side of the field. Lucas Pratt now to be toying with it. Their teammate ready. Does get shot to the corner though. Not able to get the shot on goal quite yet. Lucas Pratt, however, centering it on in there. Jay Hogan ready. Cleared out to the corner though. The defense,
that's a big
pretty good.
That's a big deny by Ninja Cat as well. Keeping their team in the game, really being that go-to goalkeeper on the line, continuously denying shots. I didn't realize they'd conscripted Manuel Neuer into the high school Rocket League.
Well, who knows? Maybe next time we'll find Lionel Messi. Anything's possible here, Oscar.
Oh yeah, you know, maybe even better, maybe we'd get an actual professional driver. I heard rumors that the next
Daniel
beauty
Ricciardo.
split, actually, we've got Stig in our games. Stig from Top
Stig.
Gear.
Oh, word. I thought we were going to have Daniel Ricciardo or Max Verstappen. I've seen the F1 cars in the game before. Wouldn't be surprised to see them again. But another goal seems to be locked in right here by none other than Jones. And so, 4-0 in favor of Portland secondary now.
And that's a 4th here for Portland. I actually heard they were adding Marty McFly as well. Though not a professional driver, did drive the car that is now roughly the DeLorean.
Ah, the DeLorean. We do love the DeLorean. No, we love the DeLorean. And we do love our goals as Portland secondary secures at number 5 now. They just seem to be locking them in over and over again.
What is your dream driver to get in Rocket League? You know, once they add Manuel Neuer and all that, is there anyone else you're just dying to see, Matt?
Yep, Lightning McQueen.
Oh yeah, Lightning McQueen card when?
Ka-chow.
Oh yeah, make that the new. I can't imagine getting Ka-chow spammed to me in game.
That would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Good call. You play Lightning McQueen. I'll play Mater.
Yep.
Our 2v2 duo is going to be unbelievable.
Done. I'm sold already.
Maybe these guys would love to pick up their Lightning McQueen skins, but they might not need it, especially Portland, sitting comfortably in their black and white tuxedos, and it looks like they are preparing to go to such a fancy dinner with how clean they've been playing recently. That's their number 6, 10 seconds left on the clock, and Portland looking ready to walk away with their 2nd game.
We'll see if they can manage it here as we push on. Last 9 seconds of the game remaining here. Straight downfield it goes. Good save from the Ninja Cat. Trying desperately to keep them away from the goals. 1 second remains though. I think we are going to hit the floor, and there it is. Game 2 goes the way of Portland secondary.
And here's your chance. Oh, I mean, Jay Hogan actually and his teammate Lucas both have their tuxedo cars. I thought it was just black and white. No, they actually are wearing suits. Wow. What a uniform. What an outfit to have. And, yeah, these guys are definitely looking suave as they walk away with their victory in style.
Absolutely. Great way to push it through there. And we will be seeing none other than game number 3 coming at us very shortly. Just waiting on the players to ready up here.
Do you think that Poland's wearing suits right now behind their desks?
Surely. It's like the people who attended the most recent Minions movie, you know?
Oh, yeah. Maybe they're in the cinema right now watching it.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it. Surely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to look suave, not only on camera, but off camera as well. It's a mindset, Matt. It's a lifestyle. It's not just something you do. And it seems like Poland have definitely embodied this with how they're going in their games. I mean, are you a suit guy?
Definitely do like a suit, that is for certain. And do like the games we're having before us. Looks like we are straight back in action right now.
We
Portland
are missing
secondary.
a player.
Are we?
That's right. We may have to remake the lobby at this point. Portland, not sure what's going on. They are missing one of their players. I will follow this one up. They're still going.
Yeah, it should be game after game after game here. Not sure where their third player has disappeared to. Regardless, a secure goal number 1.
Looks like we may sit and just watch this through until we hear news. And if Poland does walk away with the victory again, then I don't think they'll have any complaints about playing this one with 2 people.
Yeah, it seems they've found success so far, so why not? They're going to be playing it out for the moment. Heading straight into the game here. Looks like they are going to take the kickoff nice and slow. Ninja Cat now trying to get a tap on to the ball there. Jay Hogan playing off the walls here. Runs out of boost in the end. Jones is ready though. Passes it through and gets the goal. So it will be 2-0 in favor of Portland secondary.
And Portland secondary now looking towards 2 goals and with only 2 players. Still following up on where this missing player is, and they seem to be holding their own right now.
This looks like they've gone to Narnia perhaps, but regardless, their teammates have been found. I believe we do have Lucas Pratt back in the game now. So Lucas Pratt is back in action to assist their teammates. Currently 2-0 on the scoreboard, and almost 3. Does get hit to the corner, however, but it looks like it could be locked in. It is. Jones takes away number 3.
And once again, the debonair stat buff comes through as they finally have the 3rd member of their Men in Black troop. They have managed to walk away with their 3rd goal. 3 minutes left on the clock, and 3 cars looking far too clean.
Far too clean, and much more in store for sure here, Quicksand. Let's see what does occur though. We do see 4-0 now in favor of Portland secondary.
You ever think they're going to add the, what's that one car? The Toyota Camry?
Toyota Camry? The Nissan
No, that's
Skyline?
not the car brand, isn't it? Oh yeah. Might see the, what's that car that everyone drives, Matt? I'm not a car guy. I don't know anything about them.
Car that everyone drives. That's
the
hard
car that everyone
because
drives,
there's so
I
many.
swear.
Toyota
I swear.
Corolla.
Oh, that's it. There you go, the Toyota Corolla. That's it. Waiting to see that in Rocket League. Psyonix, I hope you're listening. Man, I would play that car so much. Look, they added the battle bus and they still haven't added the Toyota Corolla. Unbelievable.
Yep. We need the 8.6 from Initial D added to the game.
Oh yeah, that I would play every single time.
We need to have a deja vu goal explosion.
Just too cool.
Yep.
Maybe they'll add some. Well, I wonder if they'll add the Rocket League game mode. They add hands to the car so you can play goalkeeper better. There's an idea.
Oh. Yeah, no, they'll add that as the next Rumble update.
Yeah, we need more Rumble superpowers. There's time travel and hands, and I don't know. We need some more Rumble superpowers, Matt. What's an idea that you can spark? Sonics is probably watching right now, taking their notes. So it's important.
Don't worry, we'll add fire to the ball, so then it blows the cars up.
Wow. Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. So as soon as you hit the ball, your car just blows up.
Yeah, you do get the hit though, or else it would just fly straight through. Oh yeah. 3 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, Portland have managed to take their 7-goal lead now, feeling very, very fancy.
It could get even fancier. Just under 3 minutes to go here. Lucas Pratt and Co. We're going to try and get the tap on in there. We'll be across the goals, it would seem. Lucas Pratt now just keeping it on the MRC white side of the field. Jones trying to get the tap through there. Not going to be able to land it this time, but might be able to at least locate it when they do push up a little more. Jones goes for the center. Lucas is there, gets the tap through to keep it down. Trying to set it up for their own teammate now. Might not even need to, might just get a goal. No. Ball's still going to be in play there. Good clearance from MRC White.
Couldn't find what they were looking for as the clearance comes out now. Ninja Cat trying to find at least one goal. Aaron the Penguin can't stay on top of it. Jones now bringing forward the Portland name through the skies, and a touch off the opponent's car means that Jones will find another goal, bringing them to 8 and 5 under Jones' belt.
And it will be 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here. 8-0 on the scoreboard for Portland secondary. MRC White desperately just trying to find a goal of their own here. Almost had it, but Jay Hogan is there to defend it for the moment. And now, Portland secondary, they're back on the aggression.
Continuously coming forward with this aggression. The ball finds its way down in the blue half. Jones doesn't get on top of it. This is their chance, and Ninja Cat finally finds the first, as we get to see MRC White take their first goal of the night and get some room back on Portland.
Let's see if they can manage it. 1:47 on the clock here into the kickoff. Jones playing reactively there. Does pass it to their teammate, trying to bounce off the crossbar, hit it in. Not going to be able to do it. The crossbar again, might be able to do it backwards, but no. Ball's still going to be in play, and Jones lines it up, locks it in, and it is going to be number 9 secured by Portland secondary.
Portland secondary looking to get into double digits before they can close out the game, and it's looking very, very likely. I mean, man, 10 is a big achievement to reach, especially in this league. Some talented players coming out, and they can't find their 10th just off the backboard. They will continue to look for it as their push is denied. Now in the hands of Aaron. Lucas ready to deny it, but does come off their head. Jones can't get on top of it. That's a big steal in front of the goal. No one could finish it off just yet as they bring it up now. Jay Hogan denied. And in exchange, Ninja Cat finds their second for a huge counterattack. And now that's 2 goals to 9.
Great outcome there for the side of MRC White. Will be able to take away a second for themselves. We'll see if they can find quite a few more, though, with 1:07 left. It is a harsh endeavor ahead of them, that is for sure. But they've already started off with the demo, but no, the goal's opened. Oh, that's devastating there, Oscar.
Man, let's take a look at this replay as well. Jones coming through, demo through the sky, and that goal is wide open. That's 10 goals, 1 minute left on the clock, and the offense has been fantastic from Portland SEC this game.
Let's see if they can keep it up here. As Jay Hogan now goes for the aggression, bounces away from the ball there. Ninja Cat trying to play off it now. Not going to be able to get another tap through. Jay Hogan, good for the send downfield. Does bounce it a little bit offside there, but doesn't mean their teammates can't play off it here. As Lucas Pratt now passes back to Jones. Ball going to be put almost to a halt there. And now Jones is back, ready to slice and dice it through. 30 seconds to go. It's 11-2.
11-2, 30 on the clock, and 43 miles per hour into that goal. I think I need to change that to kilometers per hour. You know, I forgot that I haven't done that, and it would definitely make the casting in OCE at least a little bit more accurate. Ah, man. What is up with miles per hour? Whose idea was that? Like, it doesn't convert very well into feet, yards.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm struggling too, man.
It's all right. We have 10 seconds to go here, though. One or two more opportunities for these teams. Good send downfield by MRC White. They're trying to see if they can lock in one more goal. Good return serve from none other than Portland Secondary. But regardless, game, set, and match. Portland Secondary take away the series 3-0 in their favor.
Big win from Portland SEC as they have managed to dominate this series. MRC White finding some ground to capture back in that last game, but they just couldn't find the final strand to climb up and try to shut down Portland. Portland 3 games, MRC White 0.
Great way to push through the series there, Oscar. Definitely impressed with what we've seen so far. And I'm sure there's going to be a much more impressive gameplay coming at us throughout the rest of the day as well. Regardless, that's Series 2 done. We got one more to go with the Parkdale Rockets coming up against Linwood SHS. So, whilst we get that one set up, everybody, we are going to go to a short break. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL High School League Term 3 here. My name is Matsy. I'm coming at you with Quicksand once again, and we do have another series coming at us very soon, don't we?
That's right. Our players are just hopping in now, and it is a good game we have lined up for us. We've had some fantastic games already today. They have been real good, fun to watch, and now will be our final match of the day. So make sure you are strapped in, you have your seat belts ready, and you hold on tight, because this one is going to be a doozy.
Speaking of, it's already a doozy. Matthew takes away the first goal there for Linwood SHS. A fantastic start for them. They play off their teammate. They're able to maneuver it right into the top left corner. And you see the Dragons fly away immediately.
The Dragons opening up the series as Linwood find their first up against the Parkdale Rockets. And it looks like we've got an interesting lineup on our hands. On the Parkdale Rockets, we've got Big Wiggett, the Drain Man, and Merchant Tiger Man up against Linwood, who have Matthew, Bose, and Matthias.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that one either.
Yeah.
We'll just, yes, Matthew going to be taking away goal number 2 there, though. So great start for the side of Linwood as they solidify their position into the game there. And it will be elbows. We'll go with that. Elbows.
Yeah. Elbows.
Kickoff there.
Oh, look, mate. I thought you said they were bumping elbows or something. No. Elbows. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with elbows. Apologies if that is a massacre of the name, but...
We've given it our best shot.
Yeah, that's our best shot.
Matthew looking to come down off the side, and elbows just can't finish it off. Matthias now trying to take it off Merchant Tiger Man. The ball now looking towards a very well defended net, and there was no way that was going to find the back of it. We already do have Linwood holding a big lead, but Parkdale Rockets want to turn this one around. I mean, they have the Drain Man. How can they not?
The Drain Man going to be able to drain out the goals. We'll see if they will be able to do just that. The teammates are trying desperately to push things downfield now. Matthew and Co, though, back into passing places, almost locking one in. A good save coming out from Big Wiggett 5, however. Matthias now going to take point again as well. Good center on in there. Not going to be able to play off the ball, however, as it gets cleared out. The defense looking strong so far.
Yeah, a lot of shots being fired on Parkdale here. Bang, 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 one after the other. And now it is up to them to be able to deflect these shots and find the opportunity for the counterattack. But Linwood's rotations are on point. Now that the counter-attack has come through, they're all already back, ready to deny it. Everyone coming through forward now, trying to get that counter-attack this time for the orange side, but denied. Ball sticking in this orange half. No shot yet from Parkdale. They might start looking for one now. It's off Drain Man. It's off Big Wiggets. They don't find anything before the ball drops right back into their danger zone.
We'll see if they can get it out of the danger zone as Matthew has a straight shot straight towards the goals there. Elbows now looking to take it off the corner, set up the center for their teammates here. Nice and slow, it seems. They almost floated straight through, though. Big Wiggett, good to defend it. Getting demoed in the process. But hey, if you go down with a ship and you stop a goal, it's worth it. Speaking of, though, they're not going to be able to stop it forever as Elbows comes through and takes number 3.
Elbows putting in the work to find their next goal in the top right corner. You could say, with how much work there was behind there, definitely took a little bit of elbow grease.
Yeah, certainly could have taken a little bit of that. We'll see if there is going to be a bit more coming through now, though. Good physicality towards the corner there. Ball going straight downfield. Matthew playing off the ball there, trying to get it away from their goals as much as possible. Elbow's good for the tap. Matthew, good pass to Matthias there. Trying to see if they can catch something else out of it. Not going to be much wind in the sails for now, though, as the blue team pushes up, but Matthew's there, and counter-attack begins.
That's a big one off the wall to remove Drain Man from the entire confrontation. Drain Man still not back to help their team, but it just looks like Linwood couldn't find an opportunity to further their attack there. Big Wigan now turning it around. There is only a 3-goal lead, and there is still a minute 30 left on the clock. So much room to come back in this first game of the series. Big Wigan gets a demo as well as the ball, but it's going to come down to Matthias' hands. Big Wigan denying once again. It's coming off the backboard. No one's in control. Elbows can't find it.
Matthew, though, looking for it again here. Trying to play off the boost there. At least nullifies the force a little bit, but the blue team push it forward regardless. Matthews back at it again, though. Trying to tap it through to their teammate Elbows. Big Wigan, though, is able to carry it forward to the corner. Matthias ready to respond. Try and receive the ball there. The train man been a bit cheeky, punching the goalie there. Merchant Tiger Man's ready for it, but no one's able to find it and get it across the line just yet as the orange team strike back.
Orange team have been continuously getting their lead. Linwood just showing their dominance, but definitely not dominant enough to ride Parkdale out anytime soon. That's a bounce off the ground into the crossbar and out, denying the fourth for Linwood now as Parkdale Rockets ready to turn this one around. That's goal side, goal focus. Big Wicket says no. Now Elbows does get to slow down, can't move the ball forward into Matthew's hands, trying to get it off the side. That's a beautiful look there, but Matthew just can't get past the woodwork.
3 seconds remaining here. They're trying to defend the ball best they can, just getting it to hit the ground here. Almost does for Linwood. Looks like they're actually trying to go for another goal, as a matter of fact. Getting close to it, not quite there. Surely the ball's going to go down here. There it goes. So Linwood, SHS take away their first. 3-0 in their favour. We are going straight towards game 2.
Matthias has a pretty cool car, I gotta say. Maybe that's it. Skids equals wins with a Phoenix in your car. That looks so nice. As Linwood, they found 3 goals, 2 from the player themselves, Matthew. And Parkdale Rockets still have so much promise in them. I mean, again, they have the Drain Man, Big Wicket, and the Merchant Tiger Man.
Absolutely, they've got a plenty of potential and a plenty more excitement to come through here. But game number 2 going to be coming at us in just a second here. Just waiting for all of the players to ready up now, and we should be into game number 2. On another one of our night maps. This time it will be Urban Central, one of the classics.
Hey, what if they added a Rocket League dodgeball mode? That'd be kind of crazy. I'm saying. I was just thinking about that. Yo.
Why not?
Don't get hit by the ball. Opposite of Rocket League. I could rock with that.
It'll be Dodgem League.
Yeah. I mean, it was the best game back in high school. Get some more of the high school players to actively participate. I mean, look, I was a bit of a dodgeball king, Matt. You know, I'd never got hit once my entire dodgeball career in high school.
Oh my gosh. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
And by those standards, I've never been hit by a wrench either, as Elbows finds the first. Once again for Linwood, putting them 1 goal ahead, 30 seconds into the game.
Great start there for Linwood. SHS taking away their first goal for Elbows. We do head into another kickoff now. Drain Man and Co staring each other down here. Elbows diverts it to center field on the right side there. Matthias, good to try pick up. It's going to be sent packing though. Nice traction being made there by Big Wicket. Now trying to see if they can get more out of it. Ball going to be sent back to the middle, however, and could go to the blue goals. Big Wicket luckily finds it.
Been holding onto it real tight. And I have to say, Parkdale Rockets rotations are very tight as well. They're all staying together. They are on top of the ball. But sometimes there's a few too many people focused on the ball at the same time. What Linwood is doing is they're making sure that each of their members is so well distributed across the board and so on top of every single ball that they always have an opportunity to strike, to defend, to take every single opportunity that is presented in front of them. As Matthew grabs this one and does not let go. Finding 2 for Linwood.
Nice start there for Linwood, taking away 2 goals now. 3 minutes 46 on the clock though. The Parkdale Rockets do still have opportunity to find one back. I've seen a lot of great movement from them. And I'm eager to see if they can lock in a goal of their own here. This big wicket does stop them in their tracks. The Merchant Tiger Man does make a transaction, taking away the car of Matthew temporarily there, putting it in impound. Matthias, though, ready to push it up again. Matthew's back in action as well, has picked up the big boost there, keeping it airborne for now. Ball still in play, however. And we do see the blue team starting to get a move on.
The car has been brought back and in better condition than ever. Linwood now, they are on the defensive. Matthew just misses that one at the near post, but it just cannot be found by Parkdale Rockets. They are looking so hard. They got this telescope and they're the top of the crow's nest. They've spotted it in their vision, but they just can't say land ho, no matter how many opportunities they get. But they are getting closer and closer and closer. And in a couple seconds, we might just see it's the time for them to sink the anchor. The tide's not strong enough, and Matthew can't finish that one. Now, Big Wicket trying to turn it around. Elbow still on top of this ball. Big Wicket is going to be the winner of that 50-50, but Matthias turns it around.
Good turnaround there. Merchant Tiger Man trying to play off the walls here. Drains it down. Runs out of boost, though. Matthews there. Pushing it upfield now. Trying to center it on in. Elbows is ready. Doesn't lock in. Big Wicket. Or Big Wicket, rather. Is good to defend it. Matthias trying their best to push up as well. The blue team just seem to be very effective at their defense so far, but they just need to find that room to counterattack.
That's right. They've been looking time and time again, but there just hasn't been that clear opportunity for them to find it. I know that this team has it in them as well. We've seen Parkdale take so many opportunities that they just haven't been able to finish, as Matthew furthers the lead even more. With their second goal of the night, and now a minute 50 left on the clock, Parkdale Rockets are still very much in this, but Linwood is making it very much harder for them to try and come back.
Yeah, 3 goals to none now in favor of Linwood SHS. Definitely looking promising at the moment, but there's still plenty of more promise to be unfolded here as we push on in to the rest of this game here. Matthias getting in position, ready to tap the ball through to their teammate. A little bit too much power, sends it to the corner. Matthew trying to pick it up as well. Elbows. Does manage to divert it though with Matthew and co. And it will be goal number 4 now secured by Linwood SHS.
Linwood been holding on to their ground so much, and they have managed to build up a kingdom with all the territory they managed to obtain by smacking these goals in time and time again. They've already gotten 1 game under their belt. They are looking to take their second and bring this to match point, and they are looking so strong. I mean, look at Elbows, Season 6 Grand Champion badge, all for the world to see.
And goal number 5 for the world to see as well. Nicely done there by Matthias this time. Seems there's a trend in this team. Matthew, Matthias, maybe Elbows is secretly a Matthew as well. Who knows?
There must be. There must be. They're just trying to disguise their Matthew heritage, making sure that no one catches on to their team secret, that it's actually just one dude with 3 controllers playing the game.
Yeah, they're just that good. Playing 3 games at once. No worries.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know sometimes I play 6 3v3s by myself. It's a talent, you know. I'm sure you can do it as well, Matthew. Sometimes getting up to 4v4 but still learning.
Ooh. Speaking of
Merchant Tigerman finds it.
Goal for the Parkdale Rockets there.
That's a huge goal. They managed to finally find their opportunity to break the tension that they've been facing up against for so long. I think sometimes the hardest thing to do in any game is just to get started. But once you get those nerves out of the way, or that mental barrier, like I've been trying to learn a backflip, but for some reason it just doesn't come through. And sometimes that mental barrier, but apparently once you get it one time, you can get it every single time after that. And perhaps we're going to see that coming through from Parkdale this game and the next ones they have coming up.
Let's see if they can do it here. Big Wicket tries to push down. Elbows now to be able to push it straight up. Ooh, 1-pointer for the goal, but does get hit off the crossbar there. Matthias ready to pick it up though. Trying to see if Matthew can lock it in now. Not going to be able to do it. He's going to be sent to the crossbar again. 10 seconds to go now. Matthias so close to it. They just keep hitting the corners here.
Now, Bringing it back to their own goal. Seconds just ticking down on the clock, and it looks like we have Linwood walking away with their game once again, managing to take 2 under their belt for 2 goals and 2 games in the series, with 5-1 up against the Parkdale Rockets, looking to close out the series in their next game.
Absolutely. Trying to do the very best they can to keep this series in their hands. And we'll see if they are going to be able to do it as we do get into game number 3 now. The teams are locked in, ready for battle once again here, Oscar. And let's see which team will be able to engage here. Will we see the comeback of the Parkdale Rockets? Will we see Linwood strike again? And while the iron is hot, it's all going to come to this.
The Stars looking beautiful on the field tonight. All isolated up in this mountain city is the stage for Parkdale to make their stand and Linwood to try and close it out. 10 seconds have expired. Both teams playing this game on the edge of their seats.
And we're all on the edge of our seats as well, trying to see who will win, anticipating the outcome of this one. We are going to be pushing forward regardless. 30 seconds plus have already elapsed here. Elbows and Co. trying to push the ball down now in response to Parkdale Rockets. Matthias, nice push there. Does get defended by the Drain Man. Matthews there though, ready to pick it up with elbows. Sent to the corner again, but they don't lock in.
No opener yet as we've eaten up 60 seconds. And it looks like Parkdale have managed to find their ground, continuously denying any shots that have come through so far from Linwood. Now they are the ones to put on the attack. It is denied now as Matthew tries to turn it around. It comes off the close post and does not find an owner. Now Drain Man on top of it. Matthias going to continue to deny any possession that Parkdale tries to take. They can't seem to hold onto the ball or play it between their players. It's just Linwood not giving Parkdale any room to breathe.
No room to breathe whatsoever. They will never let up this onslaught here. Speaking of which, they lock it in. Matthias finds a crack in the armor and strikes it through for the first goal for Linwood.
Huge goal to start it off, and there it is. Linwood have finally found their start once again. If they can continue to move at this pace, they are looking to take the entire series and close off the evening tonight with a 3-0 victory. But I can tell already that Parkdale are not ready to take this sitting down. Linwood find their second, and their pressure is just ever increasing.
It's going to go on and on and on here, Oscar. And I am super excited to see what more could come through out of this one as we do push on. Ball going to be hit out towards the center field there. We're going to see what more damage can be done here. The Drain Man ready to pick it up, but Elbows is ready to send it down.
And now in the hands of Merchant Tiger Man and Big Wiggets. They're looking to defend their goals. Matthias tried to get a cheeky turnaround, but it was not going to happen again. Possession denied, coming off the backboard in the hands of Elbows, and no one was there to get the chance to stop it as 3 have come through. And that is now 3 more to reach to stay in the series for Parkdale Rockets.
Here we go. Third goal there for Linwood SHS. 2 minutes 53 to go here. We'll see what else will be spun together as we push even further now. Matthew looking to pick up the ball there, try and send it back to the Parkdale Rockets side of the field. They've managed to get some good momentum on it. Elbows ready there in the corner now, has a bit more boost to play with. Maybe send it to a teammate perhaps, but it does get pushed now back towards Linwood side of the field.
In the hands of the Drain Man now, looking towards that orange goal, and it looks like Parkdale Rockets were certainly always waiting to get that turnaround. It comes off the curve from the Drain Man and the Merchant Tiger, and it was up to the Merchant themselves to finally purchase the first of many for Parkdale Rockets.
And let's see if they can manage it now. 2 minutes 23 to go here. Parkdale Rockets desperately trying to see if they can lock in a few more goals, keep this series going even longer. But it looks like for now, Linwood have got that ball control. They do send it downfield. Matthew ready to try and lock it in for a teammate there. Good to send it over the crossbar. Might even lock it in themselves. They will. Well placed setup. Matthew locks it in for 4.
Matthew just down off the backboard. It glides down perfectly with just a little touch all required from the engine down on the bottom of the car to close it off for 4.
Let's see what will come of this one though. Big Wicket 5 does manage to get it away from their goals, but for how long? It's already down to the bar, and it's locked in for 5. Linwood not letting up whatsoever.
They just refuse to give up any ground. As I was saying, they have built their empire, and their walls are strong. They have built them steady, strong, and confident, and it seems like Parkdale Rockets don't have enough ammo to blow their walls wide open.
See if they can manage to lock it in right here, right now. Matthew gonna push it out. The drain man gets a good tap, but Matthew's ready and waiting. Now trying to lock it in once again. They've done it. Number 6 goes the way of Linwood SHS. 1 minute 35 to go. Parkdale Rockets, how do you respond?
Possession continuously denied. Linwood have just been stopping Parkdale from controlling this ball for an extended period of time. Their marking has been unbelievable. The off-the-ball movement is so important. And every single time anyone from Parkdale gets their hands on the ball, they keep a bit of control, and there it is. Elbow takes her in big wickets. Drainman might try to bring it up here, but Matthew and everyone else, elbows, Matthias, all on top of the ball, ready to deny it as Matthew gets a redirect and finds number 7. Funny scoreline achieved.
The funny scoreline, and we do love to see the funny score coming at you. Looks like they were maybe trying to go for that one intentionally there. And so we will see as 7-1 favoring Linwood right now. Let's see how it goes now, though. No one going for the ball from the Parkdale side here. Just looking to play it pretty spread out for the moment. Matthias and co. Not letting up on the aggression again, though. Do like the momentum being built by Parkdale here. Maybe they can find something from it, but no. Matthews ready again. Sends it downfield. Waiting for their teammates, and elbows locks it in for 8.
That is big, and with under 60 seconds left to go, they just have time to spare. They got time for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. They are handing it out like it's nothing. With 7 goals to catch up in 60 seconds, that's less than a goal every 10 seconds. They are going to have a hard time trying to find this, and now Linwood looking a bit too comfortable with their scoreline.
Well, if they're a bit comfortable, maybe they can make it a bit more comfortable. Or perhaps there could be some discomfort heading their way from Parkdale Rockets here. Looks like they're giving them a bit of freedom right now. Matthew, though, snatching it away from them. Oh, nice quick play coming through there. They almost managed something. Parkdale Rockets, unfortunately, not able to lock it in, though. 22 seconds to go here. It looks like Linwood, they're trying to go for more.
That is heartbreaking. The redirect was almost there, but they just couldn't find their second. And someone needs to let the Merchant Tiger Man know next time to buy in bulk. A single purchase isn't going to be enough up against the face of Linwood SHS, as they have managed to find their 9th goal. Perhaps going to hit double digits here with 7 seconds left on the clock, and I think we're going to see Parkdale continuously try to deny this one. Linwood now, as our timer ticks down, looking for the final statement of the game.
We'll see if they will be able to find the final closing statement here. 1 second to go. Someone trying to lock in a goal. Elbows, keeping it off the ground for a moment, but no, not any longer. And it will be Linwood taking away the series, a 3-0 in their favor. My word, what a day of games we've had here, Quicksand.
What a day of games. Teams have shown what they're made of, what they're here for, and why they are here in the AEL High School League. It must be nice to be able to prove yourself not only in your academic studies, but in your esports studies too. Big congratulations to Linwood for walking away 9 2-1, and with a 3-game series, but an excellent showing from both teams.
Absolutely. Great to see that they were able to push ahead in the end and take it away. And a big shout out to every single one of the teams that did participate today, because they are the ones that made the show today. We saw some awesome games, and I can't wait to see more heading in to future weeks. But
that's right. Yep, there we go. On that note, I think it is time to thank the people who made this all possible. The opportunities for our high school students to be able to improve their gameplay, their confidence, and everything else for the future of Australian esports. First of all, thank you to Acer Predator Gaming as the presenting partner, providing all your gaming and education PC needs and powering the high school league. Then we have ViewSonic, our education partner. Upgrade your classroom today with ViewSonic's large format interactive displays and the MyView board software suite. Thank you to AOC Monitor, the gaming monitor partner, to get the best gaming experiences with their latest range of gaming monitors. And a final thank you to Rig Gaming, the gaming headset partner. Experience great sound with Rig's gaming range of headsets. Thank you once again to everyone for making this show possible.
absolutely, big shout out to all of our lovely sponsors there. Big shout out to AEL for putting on the league as well. And if you want to find out more about the AEL or upcoming events and live streams, be sure to check out AU Esports League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/AELUni or twitch.tv/AELUni2. So definitely be sure to check us out on those platforms there. Regardless, though, that is going to be all from us for today, everybody. Big shout out to everyone who came and played, tuned in, and we will see you again in the next week of our high school league. Thanks, team. See you later.